Hi all, today we are going to discuss marine pollution, its effects, causes, types, and the need for acting against marine pollution. We know that nowadays marine pollution has been a grave problem since the advent of large-scale agricultural activity and industrialization. Main causes for marine pollution are agricultural runoff, wind-blown debris, dust, nutrient pollution in water, eutrophication, toxic metals, inflow of chemicals, all these coming from industrialization and other man-made activities, solid waste, discharge of radioactive elements, industrial and agricultural effluents, man-made sedimentation, and oil spills. We can see that there are different pathways of marine pollution coming into play. First one is direct discharge. Pollutants enter rivers and the sea directly from urban sewage and industrial waste discharges, sometimes in the form of hazardous and toxic waste or in the form of plastics. The second one is land runoff. Surface runoff from farming as well as urban runoff and runoff which are nutrient rich coming from agricultural farm as well as other food industries and places can cause rich algal blooms in the sea, which in turn causes oxygen depletion. Ship pollution. Ship pollution is yet another pathway of pollution wherein oil spills are the main grave devastating cause of pollution. Discharge of cargo residues from the ship in the form of bulk carriers can pollute ports, waterways, and oceans. Atmospheric pollution. Atmospheric pollution is caused by wind-blown dust and debris, including plastic bags, bottles, empty water bottles, plastic, and are blown seaward from landfills and other areas. Also, climatic change in the atmosphere is raising ocean temperatures. These rising levels in turn raises the carbon dioxide levels of the atmosphere. This in turn can cause acidification. Acidification can affect the marine population. Deep sea mining. Deep sea mining is a very recent pathway of pollution in the marine ecosystem. The scraping of the ocean floor by machines can alter and destroy deep sea habitats, leading to the loss of species and fragmentation or loss of ecosystem structure and function. Types of pollution. Acidification is the first type of pollution in consideration. The oceans are normally a natural carbon sink, absorbing carbon dioxide from atmosphere. Because the level of atmospheric carbon dioxide are increasing, the oceans are becoming more and more acidic. Apart from that, global warming puts in more pressure on marine pollution, making things more worse. The acidification of marine population in turn affects the habitat of this population. Eutrophication. Eutrophication is an increase in chemical nutrients, typically compounds containing nitrogen or phosphorus in an ecosystem. It can result in an increase in ecosystem's primary productivity, excessive plant growth, and decay. And further, it can affect the population of the marine ecosystem resulting in lack of oxygen and severe reduction in water quality. Plastic debris. Marine debris is mainly discarded human rubbish which floats on or which is suspended in the ocean. And these rubbish mainly includes plastic materials. 80% of the marine debris is plastic. Aquatic life can be threatened through this plastic debris by effects like entanglement, suffocation, and ingestion. Fishing nets, usually made of plastic, can be left over or lost by fishermen in the ocean, which in turn can cause threat for aquatic creatures. Toxins. There are yet a huge amount of toxins coming into the ocean belt. Persistent toxins and heavy metals are some of those which produce a huge threat to the marine belt. Such toxins can accumulate in the tissue of many species of aquatic life and cause bioaccumulation. They are also known to accumulate in benthic environments such as estuaries and bay muds. These toxins can affect the health of aquatic life. Underwater noise. Marine life can be susceptible to noise or sound pollution from sources such as passing ships, oil exploration seismic surveys, naval low-frequency active sonar, and deep mining activities. Effects of marine pollution are mainly eutrophication, anoxic condition, mutation, diseases, distortion of food web and pyramid, biochemistry, reproduction process, and physiological behavior of marine animal distortion. Steps to prevent marine pollution. Stop using plastic in littering garbage. Ensure that chemicals mentioned above, which are toxic, are not used. Farmers are requested to switch on to organic farming methods. Usage of public transport can cause a reduction in carbon footprint, which can cause less acidification of ocean belt. Prevent any kind of oil or chemical spill in the oceans. Last but not least, volunteer and initiate beach cleanup activities.